Hey, what's up, man? 187 the New Breed again. You know what, man? I want to speak on you know, getting over a loved one, uh, just healing after losing a loved one. Um, it's not easy to get over family members or friends that have passed on. Um, believe me, man, um, I lost both my grandparents, one of my uncles, and one of my aunts. I lost all four of them within the past 3, 4 years, and it was man, it was tough. It was tough. It was very tough. But then I started to think because it was even more tough to for my mom because I mean you can't imagine losing both your parents, your younger one of your younger brothers and sisters. So, and my mom is the oldest in the family, so it really got to her, and that's why I'm like, I really, I had to be strong for her because, she's going through a lot, still going through a lot, and I'm just, and this is just like losing a loved one is just another way, and you just, and it just brings your family together. You know, whenever you lose somebody, it just brings your family together, and it just makes you, realize that the time that you have left is very it's big, man. It's real big because you never know. Nobody knows the kind of time they have left, and if you have parents and siblings and relatives or any kind of family members, you have to cherish the fact that you here. I mean, you're here for a reason. Though even if you have some issues with your parents, that's still the reason that you're here. So, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's tough, man. It's tough. My grandfather just died a couple months ago, and it's just something where you can't believe it, man. It's just when it happens, you just shocked, like did this really happen? You know what I'm saying? But you know, one of the best ways though, because it's hard to get over something, but then at the same time, you have to stay busy. You have to stay busy because the more you don't stay busy, the more you think about it. And you can always think about it, but then you have to maintain and keep going. You got to do a lot of things, man, but at the same time, you have to let your emotions, you got to let your emotions out because you don't want to, at the same time, you want to let your emotions out because the more and more you don't, the more you get bottled in, and it's never to keep anything bottled in because it's stressing. It can cause something. So you definitely don't want that. So it's good to just let it out early on or during the funeral because it happens. You know what I'm saying? And you can't worry about people getting on you because you crying and stuff like that because that's what you're supposed to do on funerals. Because we, especially as men, we when we not supposed to cry, and then somebody see us crying or doing something, they want to talk about it. They want to talk about us or put it on YouTube or something like that. So you can't worry about that. If you're in the funeral, it's okay to cry, fellas. Especially if you got a loved one or somebody that you care about, it's okay. But again, it's another thing you can use. There's a book called Healing After Loss, um, which it has a scripture within like every day. Of I think it's all 365 days. So it's like a scripture within every 365 day. So that can help you out. I know sometimes with With losing somebody, it can make you depressed. There's depression books you can look at. The Depression Cure. I think I have that as well. I think I have both books actually. Um, I wish I had time to get them now. But yeah, man, that's the best way to just get over. Not exactly get over it, but within with ways for you not to think about it and don't break down and stuff every time. You know what I'm saying? You can, and don't always think of somebody dying. You can always think of it as a celebration. I know it sounds crazy. Excuse me. I know it sounds crazy, but always think of it as a celebration, man. Like, cause I remember my grandfather used to say, he said, "Never. This is never a goodbye. It's a see you later." That's what he said that at my grandmother's funeral, my uncle's funeral, my aunt's, and then when it was time, for his, one of my uncles said that, and it was just like, wow. I always remember that quote that my grandfather said, and I still can't believe he gone, man. It's just like he was just one of the coolest guys I've ever known, man. And it's just like you wanted to hear one of his stories. You wanted to just all the stories was just captivating, man. And it was just like wow, man. Like I still can't believe it, but oh man, it's hard, but it's definitely hard to get over a loved one. But that's just some things to do. You just got to keep yourself busy, reading books, man. Uh, Spend some time with your family, and just talk about those good times. Never think about bad times. There's certain, there's a whole bunch of things that you can do, man. It's just never, you know, just let your emotions out, man. Just do what you have to do. Never keep it bottled in. Just do what you have to do. Read books. Go to church. That always helps too. Go to church. Do something good, for the community. If you have kids, make sure you love them as much as you can. Call them as much as you can. If you got brothers and sisters, call them as much as you can. Because, funerals always have this thing for families, coming together. Because sometimes some families don't even come around until something bad happens. And, it just has to be more of a family thing. And, things will work out. Those are just some of the things I wanted to list. To all the people who've lost people, I definitely, I salute you. I pray for you, and God prays for you as well. Until next time, y'all. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Enjoy life. Live life to the fullest. Because you never know when you're going to go. You never know. All right? Peace.